And we are live here at Ritter Arena, Shakopee versus Edina White. Shakopee's record in the district is 5-5-4 after 2 straight wins. Edina White is 6-5-3. Shakopee is ahead of them in the standings by 1 just because of our shutouts versus theirs. A couple extra points. Otherwise, this should be a pretty even match. We are live at Ritter Arena, home of the Gopher women's hockey. Shakopee will be in your black uniforms, going from right to left. Coming out, starting, we have Logan Brown at center, Sawyer Mornholtz over on right, Claude Moline at left wing, Aiden right D, Matt Sinness left D, Gabe Hawkins in goal as always. Matt along the boards, gets it taken away, dumps it down Edina, Aiden behind the net. Tries to get up to Sawyer, right on his stick. Sawyer coming out of the zone. He's got Logan to his left. Here comes Matt. Looking to skate it in a little bit. Pressing. Getting by 1. Skating it in. Fires. Shot just wide. Goes for the far post. Gets by Sawyer, who is covering for Matt. Aiden tracking it down. Down behind the net. Aiden tries to get it to Logan. Uh-oh. Edina looking to shoot. Aiden comes in, takes it away. Off the boards. Aiden looking to press a little bit. Edina covers. Kelso comes on for Matt. Jimmy also comes on. Mason on the ice. Caleb just gets out here. Kelso off the boards, trying to get it to Caleb. Weird angle. Offsides. Caleb right wing. Jimmy at center. Mason left wing. Stebbins and Kelso back at D. Face off in neutral ice. Stebbins to Mason. Mason looking to enter the zone. Does not enter. Race to the puck with Kelso. Off the ref. Caleb tying it up. Kick pass by Edina. Nice. Mason keeps it in. Edina around their own net. Jimmy pressuring. Gets out to Stebbins. Stebbins to Mason. Caleb. Backhands. Tries to go on target. Just wide of the net. Puck coming loose. Kelso keeping it in. Edina gets it out. Should be an icing. New lines coming in. Landon Thomas, Noah Thomas, Claude Moline, and Matt and Aiden back at D. Landon at center. Face off in front of the Edina goalie. Landon wins it back. Oh, just too far for Aiden. Gets out of the zone. Aiden sends it over to Matt. Matt corralling it. Tries to get it up the ice to Claude. Edina intercepts. Matt keeping it out of the zone still. Edina dumps it into the far corner. Aiden pressuring. Shot off his stick. Matt into the corner. Gets it up the ice to Claude. Claude to Landon. Landon's got 2 to beat. Going wide on 1. Dumps it in the corner. Giving chase. Landon. Oh, almost carries one. Nice. Noah able tried to shoot. Almost tried to get to Landon. Here comes Edina. Chipping it out. Aiden able to track it down. Aiden coming up the ice. Still loose. Dumps it into the corner. Pressing. Landon covering for him. Matt still back at D. Tries to center. Oh, gets it to Noah. Noah fires. Puck loose in front. Still loose. Edina coming up the ice. Should be an ice. No icing called. Matt coming into the corner with Landon. Able to take it away. Pressing. Edina centers. Goes off the side of the net. Landon, out to the point. Fires. Goes off Aiden's shin guard. Fires in again. Oh, no. Edina able to score the first goal of the game. Logan, Sawyer, and Mason come on the ice. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Logan goes into Shakopee bench. Face off at center ice again. Same line. Gets by Sawyer. Edina into the zone. Fires in. Gabe with a nice stick save. Gabe with a nice cover. Same lines in there. Logan at center. Edina wins it. Oh, nice. Mason able to take it away. Coming up the ice. He's got Sawyer to his right. Mason fires. Oh, glove save. Mason's still on it. Puck go to his corner. Edina coming up. Nice to break out. Nice. Kelso gets in the way. Offside Shakopee. Claude, Caleb, and Jimmy come on the ice with Matt and Aiden. Face off in neutral ice. Nice. Claude takes it away. Still pressing. Claude tries to center. Oh, puck's still loose. Matt gets it up the ice to Caleb. Caleb tips it into the zone. Jimmy pressing again. Edina looking to break out. Aiden fires the one-timer in. Puck still loose. Good cover. Jimmy still at center. Jimmy tries to win it. Edina comes and takes it away. 3-on-2. Matt and Aiden. Should be offsides. Was not called. Matt coming around his own net. Tries to get it out to Caleb. Gets it out there. Caleb up the ice to Jimmy. Just a bit out of his reach. Claude pressing with Jimmy. Edina is an ice. New lines coming in. Mason, Landon, and Noah. Matt and Aiden are staying in for now. Landon looking to get it back to Matt. Gets it over to Mason. Matt giving chase. Boxing out. Chips it up to Noah. Noah chips it to Landon. Landon fires in, goes off the shoulder pad. Mason looking to win that race. Kelso and Stebbins come on the ice. Stebbins under his stick. Edina enters the zone. Chips in, Gabe covers. Landon, Noah, and Mason on the ice at forwards. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Shots on goal, Edina 4, Shakopee 4. Edina is leading 1-0. Landon tries to win it over to Noah. Noah along the boards. Fire. Goes wide of the net. Out to the point again for Edina. Mason takes it away, tries to get it up to Landon. Should be close to on net. Edina tracks it down. Landon giving pressure. Comes Edina in neutral ice. Nice takeaway by Mason. 1 to beat. Fires in, bouncing puck. Covered by their goalie. Logan and Claude come in with Sawyer. Kelso and Stebbins still back at D. Logan wins it forward. Edina trying to break out. Kelso keeps it in, dumps it into the corner. Logan still pressuring. Claude pressuring to the corner, tries to take it away. Nice Sawyer with a nice skate save. Claude looking to fire. Shoot in. Logan able to tip it out of behind the net. Sawyer comes in, helps out. Sawyer tries the center, comes out to Kelso. Kelso, oh, tries a slap shot. Logan centers, still there. Sawyer fires, puck still loose. Kelso looking to take it away. Nice, Sawyer comes in. Job Kelso, keeping it out of the zone. Fires across the quad. Oh, Edina intercepts. Quad, nice stick lift. Stebbins gets it out of the zone. Edina corralling it, looking to break out. Kelso steps up, gets it up to Sawyer. Sawyer dumps it in, far corner. Jimmy giving chase. Just gets on the ice, fresh legs. Mason there with him. Mason takes it away. Looking to center it out to Aiden. Matt keeps it in, dumps it into the corner for Mason. Jimmy's in front. Mason skating around. Gets out to Matt. Matt fires in low. Caleb trying to tip. Mason sends it back around. Jimmy giving pressure. Boxing out. Mason coming in to help. Mason still on it. Aiden tries to get it down to Mason again. Edina skating it out. Should be an icing. Jimmy, Mason, and Caleb forward. Matt and Aiden back at D. Edina wins it back. Mason is there. Coming behind the net. Edina takes it away. Aiden's there, fires in low. Tip. Jimmy was there just a second too late. Goalie covers. Edina wins it back again. Caleb pressuring. Caleb behind the net with Jimmy. Out to Mason. Mason still keeping it in the corner. Still there. Tries to get it to Jimmy. Mason's still on it. Nice shot by Jimmy. Good backhand. Aiden trying to keep it in. Matt corralling it. Playing keep away. Looking to skate it out. Tries to get it to Caleb. And icing. Caleb didn't get a stick on it. Landon, Noah, and Quad come in with Stebbins and Kelso. Good shot by Stebbins. Landon and Quad coming out to the point. Edina is in front of the net. Good stick lift by Kelso. Landon still pressing. Noah takes it away, chips it up, tries to get it to Quad. Stebbins tries to chip it out. Edina recovers. Good save by Gabe. Oh, Gabe with the stick save, bounced over his shoulder. Tough bounce. Shakopee needs to convert one here. Shots on goal, 10 for Shakopee, 5 for Edina. Edina's up 2-0. Landon at center still. Noah right. Claude left. Stebbins back at D with Kelso. It's up to Claude. Claude dumps it in. Nobody pressing. Here comes Landon. Out to Stebbins. Stebbins looking to skate in. Backhander. Bouncing puck for Claude. Edina pushes it to the corner. Claude tying it up. Nice job. Landon comes away with it. Fires in just off the side of the net. Loose puck. It's a race. Stebbins gets it out of the zone. Sends it back in. Offsides Edina. Logan, Sawyer, and Mason come in with Matt and Aiden back at D. Full line change. Mason gets back to Aiden. Aiden fires up to Sawyer. Sawyer looking into the zone. Logan to his left. Fires. Goes off a stick. Logan's there. Oh, Mason trying to come in. Matt keeps it in the zone. Puck coming behind the Edina goalie. Mason's still there. Dumps it back down. Edina intercepts. Matt presses forward. Kicks it forward. Back to Aiden. Aiden fires in. Behind the net. Logan looking to press. Back out to Aiden. Aiden fires in. Goes off the ref. Aiden pressing. Mason covering for him. Aiden still there. Oh, tries to center. Aiden tries to fire a low angle shot. Back out to Mason. Ooh, just out of his reach. Mason and Matt. Back at D here. Gets it up to Sawyer. Sawyer still on it. Puck still in. Apparently offsides. Jimmy, Caleb, and Claude come on with Kelso and Stebbins. Kelso sends it across to Claude, just out of his reach. Stebbins tracking it down, icing Edina. Shakopee needs to convert one here, get back in this game. Break this goalie here. Jimmy at center. Edina wins it back. Still on it. Puck loose. Stebbins back checking hard. Gabe with the nice cover. Didn't quite reach his glove. Oh, just one step away from the breakaway there. Kelso to the corner, over across to Claude. Claude off the boards. Tries to get it to Jimmy. It's a race. Edina wins. We're behind the net. Caleb keeps it in. Oh, here comes a one-on-one with Stebbins. Nice save by Gabe. Good leg save. Kelso in the corner. Comes away with it. Goes behind the net. Stops. Jimmy there to help. Puck still loose. Stebbins comes away with it. Gets it up the boards to Claude. Oh, just out of his reach. Nice save by Gabe. Good cover. New lines coming out. Landon, Noah, and Mason in with Aiden and Matt. 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Shakopee down 0-2. Shots on goal, 10 for Shakopee, 7 for Edina. Comes Mason. Gets by one. Fires in from the blue line. Bouncing puck. Still loose. Slow whistle as the puck was still loose. Face off in the Edina zone here. Landon looking to win it back to Matt. Still on it. Gets it back to Matt. Fires in low. Bouncing puck. Landon still at center. Noah right. Mason left. Edina wins. Sends it up the boards. Matt keeping it in. Chips it up to Mason. Mason. High stick for Edina. Landon still at center. Noah right. Mason left. Edina back to the corner. Sends it up the boards. Matt keeps it in. Passes up to Mason. Mason fires in. Bouncing puck in front. Mason to Landon. Noah looks like he's hurt coming off the ice. Matt with poke check away. Aiden there to cover for him. Noah comes off. Mason, one to beat. He's got Sawyer to his left. Tries to pass across. Sawyer. Cover by Edina. Shakopee outpacing Edina, 14 shots to 7. Just got to start finding the back of the net, boys. Logan, Claude, and Sawyer at forwards. Kelso and Sevens back at D. Edina wins it back. Kelso steps up, keeps it in. Sawyer shoots. Oh, Claude was on the back door there. Goalie able to stick save that. Claude still battling. Edina breaks out, loses it on the boards. Over to Logan. Oh, had one to beat, gets it poke checked away. Here comes Edina. Fires in on net. Gabe with pad save, gets it out to Kelso. Kelso. Up the boards to Claude. Oh no. Edina intercepts. Kelso still to the corner. Kelso sends it around to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to get to Logan. Sawyer's still on it. Stebbins gets it up to Logan. Logan goes through the legs. Logan still on his feet. Fires it over. Oh, off a skate. Doesn't quite reach the net. Claude still battling with Sawyer. Puck comes loose. Race to the puck. Stebbins. Kelso comes out to the point. Sawyer gets it out of the zone. Offsides. Edina. 36 seconds left on the clock in the first. Shakopee looking still for their first goal. Jimmy, Caleb, and Mason come on with Aiden and Matt. Aiden corrals it. Tries to chip it out. Oh no, puck loose to the far corner. Aiden into the corner, still on it, still there. Ooh, loose puck gets through. Mason looking to break out. He's got Caleb to his right. Mason fires it deep. Caleb pressing. Back to Caleb. Caleb centers it. 2-1, end of the third. Edina's up 2-0. Shots on goal. Edina has 8. Shakopee has 15. Shakopee definitely firing that puck. Just got to find the back of the net. Shakopee will come out, going from left to right. Jimmy, Caleb, and Mason in there with Matt and Aiden. Gabe in goal. Shakopee looking to bounce back this second period. Brings it back to Matt. Matt tries to go to Mason. Mason wasn't quite ready. Matt giving chase. Icing for Edina. Face off into far corner. Jimmy at center. Caleb right, Mason left. Jimmy tries to win it over. Edina steps in. Uh-oh. Edina gets by Matt. Aiden. Oh, pass coming. Oh, good. Good glove save by Gabe. Pressed by Mason. And trip incoming on Edina. Shakopee's going to go on the power play. Landon, Noah, and Claude in there with Kelso and Stebbins. Landon to the side for Claude. Claude in there with Landon. Landon trying to come away with it. Edina tying him up. Off Claude's. Claude's still tying him up. Here comes Edina. Looking to break out. Gets around Stebbins. Fires in. Gabe doesn't quite reach him. Gabe deflects it to the side. Landon sends it around. Edina at the point. Kelso looking to skate a little bit. Gets up to Claude. Up to Landon. Here comes Edina. Fires in. Off Kelso. Stebbins looking to skate it up. Stebbins dumps it into the corner. Claude behind the net. Claude's still there. Gets out to Kelso. Kelso fires in. Ooh, puck loose. Covered. Logan, Sawyer, and Mason come on with Matt and Aiden. Still 46 seconds left on the power play. Logan wins it back to Aiden. Aiden fires in off a stick. Oh, Sawyer just misses the bouncing puck. Logan tries the center, goes behind the net. Mason looks to take it away. Matt steps in, dumps it to the corner for Logan. Logan sends it back to Matt. Edina still on it. Edina coming away with it. One-on-one with Aiden. Aiden chips it up to Matt. Matt chips it over to Sawyer. Matt over to Logan. Matt over to Aiden. Aiden to Mason. Mason looking to skate it in. Gets it poke checked away. Edina back at full strength. Icing is the call. Claude, Jimmy, and Caleb in there with Matt and Aiden. Edina coming in on Aiden. Aiden, nice. Poke check away. Matt in front of the net. Aiden ices it. Jimmy at center. Owen and Claude. Caleb and Kelso. Gabe with a nice save. Covered. Jimmy wins it back to Kelso. Kelso stops to the corner. Chips it out. Oh, tries to get it to Caleb. Just out of his reach. Claude giving pressure. Nice takeaway. Looks to turn. Gets it taken away. Here comes Edina. Kelso's in the way. Able to take it. Dumps it into the far corner. Claude giving chase again. Claude tries to center it. Goes off a skate. Centers it again. Kelso keeping it in to the far corner. Gets it to Claude. Claude behind the net. To Jimmy. One-timer. Oh, skate save. Landon, Sawyer, and Mason coming in with Matt and Aiden. And that center wins it back to Matt. Matt down to Mason. Sawyer. Mason fires in low off the stick. Edina breaking out. Coming across neutral ice. Fires in. Gabe with the glove save. Aiden behind the net. Centering pass. Hits the net. Out to the point for Edina. Off the sideboard. Landon chips it out. Matt with a nice save. Comes Sawyer. To Aiden. Aiden. One to beat. It's by him. And a couple penalty coming on Edina. Shakopee power play again. Logan in at center. Claude left. Sawyer right. Stebbins and Kelso back at D. Let's go, Shakopee. Find the back of the net. Here we go. Edina. Stebbins keeps it in. Claude gets it poke checked away. Claude down to Sawyer. Centers. Kelso tracking it down. Kelso still getting some room. Got a 3-on-2 coming. Kelso enters the zone. Fires in. Shot wide. Comes back out to Stebbins. Stebbins looking to come in. Sawyer covering for him. Keeps it in the zone. Puck still in. Tips it up to Logan. Logan giving chase. Logan to Claude. That's a hook. Another penalty coming on Edina. Got a 5-on-3 coming for the next minute 6. Matt and Aiden come in at D. Jimmy, Caleb, and Mason. Shakopee, let's convert here. Come on. Be smart. Edina controls. Fires it down. Icing. Seven seconds off the clock. Edina controls again. Back to the corner. Fires it up. Matt keeps it in. Gets it to Jimmy. Ooh, Jimmy tried to get it down to Mason. Edina coming into their zone. Matt pressuring. Shot incoming. Aiden able to take it. Aiden looking to skate it up. Gets by one. Gets by the glass. Fires in. Oh, blocker save. Caleb bouncing puck still. Mason behind the net. Puck still loose. Ooh, Matt tries to keep it in. Icing should be the call. $20 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Landon at center. Wins it forward. Sawyer to Stebbins. Fires in. Shot high. Back to Kelso. Kelso chips one down. 8 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Gets by Stebbins. Edina tracking it down with Kelso. Oh! Up to Landon. To Claude. Stebbins. Tries to get it to Landon. Here comes Edina. Landon back checking hard. And Landon with a hook. There goes our advantage. .30 seconds of 4-on-4. Logan comes in with Sawyer. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Kelso sends it across to Sawyer. Sawyer chips it across the ice. Edina coming across neutral ice. No icing call. Puck behind the net. Kelso sends it up to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it to Logan. Logan chips it out. Offsides. 1 second left on Edina's penalty, and then we will have a minute 30. Edina back at full strength on the power play. Here comes Matt. Gets it up to Logan, just off his stick. Edina sends it in. Icing is the call. Jimmy comes on at center. Mason, Aiden, and Matt. Edina controls. Mason keeping it in. Jimmy comes in to help. Fires in. Shot just wide. Icing is the call again. Jimmy still at center. Mason at wing. Matt and Aiden back at D. Edina 48 seconds on the power play. Mason looking to control. Fires in. Jimmy trying to tip. Goes in front of the net. Jimmy still on it. Still battling. Mason still battling. Centers. Jimmy giving chase. Edina gets it back to Aiden. Aiden out of the zone up to Mason. Nice job. Good check by Jimmy. Here comes Aiden. Cross neutral ice. Gets it to Jimmy. One to beat. And there's a trip coming. Aiden's still on it. Logan in front of the net. Tries to center. Stebbins steps up. Fires. Shakopee back at full strength on the power play. Nice job by Kelso back checking there. Gets it over to Caleb. Caleb dumps it into the corner. Caleb and Logan looking the pressure. Comes out to Stebbins. Stebbins fires in. Gets it over to Caleb. High stick coming. Aiden and Matt come in at D. Logan, Claude, and Caleb forward. Logan. Oh, face saved by Gabe. Logan's still on it. Shakopee needs to start getting some shots, boys. Come on. Get aggressive. Here comes Aiden. Looking to break out. Aiden gets by one. Gets by another. Looking to come in on the end. Oh, gets it over to Logan. Logan trying to keep it in. Gets out of the zone. Landon. Back to Matt. Nobody pressuring. 43 seconds left on the power play. Let's go. Just off Logan's stick. Claude along the boards. Dumps it down. Landon. Nobody there. As we were line changing. Here comes Mason. Fires in. .25 seconds left on the power play. Jimmy, Mason, and Landon in with Stebbins and Kelso. Edina controls in the corner. Jimmy's there. Landon. Oh, puck loose in front. Jimmy fires in. Oh, puck's still loose. Stebbins. 5 seconds left on the power play here. Stebbins fires in. Shot wide. Edina back at full strength. Landon centers. Mason. Out to Stebbins. Stebbins tries to fire. Stick on stick. Shot incoming. Mason able to deflect it. Stebbins to the corner. Sends it around to Kelso. Up to Mason. Mason. Toe drags around one. Comes in. Fires. Oh. Fully able to cover it. Rolling puck. No icing is the call. Stebbins still there. Stebbins tries to get it to Mason out of the zone. Offsides, Edina. Logan, Claude, and Sawyer come in with Aiden and Matt. Boys need a little energy. Started go get some shots. Sawyer tries to get up to Claude. Claude coming through. Oh, tries to fire. Just gets under his stick. Claude still on it. Centers. Sawyer. Go! Claude to Sawyer from behind the net. Sawyer in the low slot. Able to bury one. Shakopee gets within one. That's the sparks we needed. Shakopee shots on goal 23. Edina 13. Let's keep that momentum going, boys. Logan still at center. Wins it to Claude. Claude's feeling it now. Starting to press a little bit harder. Edina up to Matt. Matt looking to press in. Dumps it in the corner. Matt pinching down. Sawyer covering for him. Still on it. Matt into the corner. Oh, one-on-one with Aiden. Try to one-timer. Puck still loose behind the net. Sawyer sends it out of the zone. Rolling puck. Logan pressing. Some reason we are not pressing. Sawyer able to tip it. No icing is the call. Aiden looking to break out. Gets it to Claude. Claude entering the zone. One to beat. Nice punch turn. Gets it to Jimmy. Jimmy fires and buries it. All of a sudden, we've got a tie game. Claude with his second assist of the day. Jimmy buries one. Jimmy still at center. Sawyer and Mason. Stebbins and Kelso still back at D. Kelso fires off the boards to Sawyer. Out of the zone. Jimmy comes into the zone. Fires in. Low shot. Deflected wide. Sawyer out to Kelso. Fires in. Oh, Jimmy tries to tip. Just goes wide of the net. Mason to Stebbins. Stebbins gets it to Jimmy. One to beat. Tries to go by him. Sawyer. Edina tips it out. Out to Stebbins. Stebbins. Good deflection by Jimmy. Jimmy still on it. Edina breaking out. Cross neutral ice. Fires in wide of the net. Puck standing behind the net. Stebbins tries to get it to Mason. Mason still on it. He's got Landon. Mason, just goes off his skate weird. Stebbins tries to get it to Caleb. Caleb losing his footing. Comes Edina. 30 seconds left. Offsides Edina. Landon, Caleb, and Mason. Matt and Aiden back at D. Here comes Edina. Into the zone. Looking to fire. Goes off Aiden's skate. Aiden with a nice check. Caleb, looks like there is a penalty coming on Aiden. Matt back at D with Kelso. Landon and Mason stay out for the final 15 seconds left of the period here. Landon. Matt able to tip it wide. Puck loose behind the net. Matt covering it. Matt still on it. Hey, start the clock! Hey! Clock! Gabe with a nice save. Edina still on the power play. Tied up 2-2. Shots on goal, Edina 13. Shakopee 25. Coming out with Kelso, Stebbins, Logan, and Caleb. Okay, Logan able to dump it into the zone. Edina from their own end. Looking to go into neutral ice. Skating it up. Somebody hit him, boys. Come on. Gabe with a nice pad save. Stebbins behind the net and gets leveled from behind. No call. Caleb still on it. Tying it up in the corner. Logan tips it away. Bouncing puck. Gets out to the point. Logan able to stop it. Kelso able to stop before it gets to Gabe. Gabe, nice poke check away. Nice job by Stebbins and Kelso. Penalty coming. Got a 4-on-4 coming. Matt and Kelso in there with Jimmy and Claude. Jimmy keeping it in. Into the corner. Should be interference. No call again. Matt dumps it back down. Edina looking to break out. Matt back checking. Kelso's there. Nice job, Kelso. Taking it away. Turn around. Gabe. Puck came loose weird off the skate. Gabe wasn't able to cover. Edina goes up 3-2. No. That was the even strength goal. One off. Sawyer coming off the bench. Matt over to Sawyer. Still 4-on-4. Sawyer dumps it down. Mason into the corner. Still 4-on-4, boys. Out to Matt. Matt fires in. Low. For some reason, Shakopee's still thinking they're on the penalty kill here. Matt out of the zone. Tries to tip it up to Landon. Gabe with a nice cover. Able to get Shakopee back at full strength. Shakopee on the power play now. Logan, Sawyer comes away with it. Gets over to Stebbins. Stebbins off his stick weird. Stebbins still on it. Gets up to Claude. Nope. Tries to get to Logan just in front of him. Kelso looking to skate it up. Cross neutral ice. Kelso into the net. Centers. Oh, tries to get it to Logan. Stebbins. Nope, that's Sawyer. Keeps it in. Save. Logan at center. Claude left. Sawyer right. Nope. Caleb right. Edina and Matt back at D. Edina controls. Behind their net. Claude's there. Tries to center. Icing should be the call. Same lines in. Shakopee needs to bury one here. Claude along the boards. Logan coming in to help him out. And Edina should be back at full strength here. Logan comes away with it, gets it to Matt. Matt fires in. Oh! Claude tried to come in and clean that up. Goes back in the belly. Back to full strength, 5-on-5. Back to Matt. Matt keeps it in. Gets it down to Claude. Claude, over to Logan. Logan fires. Oh, good save by Edina. Oh, Logan tried to get it out to Aiden. Edina intercepts. Edina coming across neutral ice. Matt giving chase. Do the stick on stick behind the net. Still pressuring. Tries to get it to Claude. Here comes Aiden. Behind our own net. Gets up to Caleb. Aiden still on it. Gets it over to Claude. Claude tries to tip it out. Edina keeps it in. Matt comes in. Able to take that away. Caleb. Up to Claude. One to beat. Gets by him. Oh. Jimmy keeps it in. Fires. Shot wide. Claude coming off. Comes Edina. Mason along the boards. Battling. Stebbins comes away with it. Gets it up to Jimmy. Jimmy just out of his reach. Kelso over to Mason. Mason still tipping. Nice move. Jimmy gets tripped up. Out to Stebbins. Stebbins looking to fire in. Edina intercepts. Gets by Stebbins. Mason's there to help out. Puck shot just wide. No shot. Edina out to the point. Tip. Comes loose. Out wide. Sawyer to Jimmy. Sawyer still on it. Tips it out of the zone. Rolling puck. No icing call. Matt comes on. Kelso still out there. Puck still in. Landon behind the net. Edina comes away with it. Out to the point to Kelso. Kelso fires in. Shot just wide again. Matt keeping it in the zone. Nice shot by Sawyer. Gets it up to Mason. Mason tips it in. Edina up the ice. Matt intercepts. Apparently it was icing. Shots on goal, 29 for Shakopee, 17 for Edina. Edina is still leading 3-2. Shakopee needs to convert some here, get a little spark again. Logan in at center. Matt behind him. Here comes Matt. Looking to break out. Gets by one. Shoots in. Logan covering for Matt. Logan still on it. Logan entering the zone. He's got Claude to his left. Claude shoots. Bouncing puck in front. Matt steps in. Fires in. Off the pad. Caleb. Caleb's still on it. Bouncing puck. Caleb wasn't able to get to it. Aiden behind the net. Unable to break out yet. Gets it over to Logan. Logan still on it. Logan dumps it in. No whistle. They let him cover and didn't call it off. Sawyer. Aiden. Puck still rolling. Aiden. Here we go. Edina intercepts again. Claude still on it. Edina comes in on Kelso. Kelso able to take it away. Kelso up the ice to Claude. Claude's got Jimmy to his left. Ooh, nice takeaway by Edina. Sawyer dumps it in. Bouncing puck. Jimmy in front. Centers. Sawyer, backhand. Goes wide. Claude still on it. Centers. Gets it back to Kelso. Kelso still there. Sawyer covering for Kelso. Comes Edina. Ices it down. Shots are now 17 for Edina, 33 for Shakopee. Shakopee just needs to convert one here. Get a lucky bounce. They're right on the doorstep. Landon, Mason, and Sawyer in with Kelso and Stebbins. Edina behind their own net. Sawyer giving chase. Still on it. Dumps it down to Landon. Landon centers. Mason. Out. Oh, tries to get it to Kelso. Puck still loose. Mason and Kelso combine. Take down one. Sawyer steps up. Shot wide. Edina. Into the corner. Stebbins. Landon. Sends it around to Kelso. Kelso still on it. Chips it up. Tries to get it to Sawyer. Edina intercepts. Centering pass behind the net. Here comes Sawyer. Sawyer tries to get it to Claude. Nope, that's Landon. Stebbins. Sawyer. Mason. Sends it to Landon. Fires. Oh, shot high. Mason tried to come in. Matt and Aiden come on. Caleb comes on as well. Mason. Aiden. Covering the back. Aiden looking to come across neutral ice. Taking it himself. 1-on-4. Gets by one. Gets the poke checked away. Aiden's still on it. Centers. Edina covers. Logan comes on. Caleb right. Claude left. Matt and Aiden back at D. Edina pushes forward. 3-on-2. Shoots in. Low. Matt looking to take it behind the net. Comes up the boards to Caleb. Caleb chips it out of the zone. Edina coming up the ice to Aiden. Oh no, puck's still loose. Come on, boys. Check the puck. Let's go. Logan, Caleb, and Claude. Claude coming up the ice. Oh, just under his stick. Weird. Gabe with a nice stick save. Gets it over to Kelso. Nice pass up to Claude from Kelso. Claude's got the breakaway. Goes off the stick. Nice backhander. Logan. Oh, here comes Edina with the 2-on-2. Stebbins and Kelso back at D. Offsides. Come on, Shako. Let's go bury one. Logan, Claude, and Caleb. Kelso takes it away. Looking to skate. Caleb slows him down. Nice stick lift by Logan. Stebbins gets it out of the zone. Claude coming up the ice. Into the zone. One to beat. Gets by him. Claude fires in. Goes off the side of the net. Claude still behind the net. Centers. Gets it back out. Stebbins looking to fire. Fires in low. Oh, puck sitting on the back corner. Caleb gets taken out. Edina comes away with it. Oh, Stebbins got caught pinching. Got a 2-on-1 with Kelso. Stebbins caught up, covering that backside. Good save by Gabe. Go, boys. Jimmy, Sawyer, and Mason come out at forwards. Matt and Aiden back at D. Bouncing puck to the far corner. Matt chips it up to Sawyer. Incoming, Gabe with a nice save. Shakopee's got to start pressing here. Get a couple shots. Aiden gets it up. On net. Jimmy and Mason. Mason still on it. Centers. Here comes Edina. Cross neutral ice. Matt and Aiden back at D. Matt able to take it away. Aiden comes in to help. Chips it up the ice to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it over to Mason. Got a 2-on-2 with Jimmy. Jimmy to his right. Nice toe drag around. Nice Barry Mason. Shakopee ties it up. Landing, Claude, and Sawyer in there. Stebbins and Kelso back at D. Tries to tip it up. Here comes Claude, entering the zone. Chips it over to Landon. Sawyer wasn't ready for that one to go across. Here comes Edina behind their own net. Claude takes it away. Claude's still on it. Gets checked into the corner there. Landon behind the net. Gets it out to Kelso. Kelso firing in. Bouncing puck. Puck's still loose. Gets checked over. Good battle in front of the net there. Kelso and Stebbins back at D. Claude left, Sawyer right, Landon center. Edina controls in the corner. Sawyer's there, loses his stick. Gets out of the zone. Kelso keeps it. Stebbins is there. Nope. Kelso. Oh, geez, boys, come on. Somebody grab the puck. Comes Edina behind their own net. Centering pass. Edina was all alone in front. Goes under his stick. Puck around the edge. Where are we, boys? Come on. Kelso pushes it behind the net. Looking to skate. Gets it out to Sawyer. Sawyer sends it over to Claude. Oh, Claude's still on it. Sawyer comes up to the side. Kelso. 1:53 left. Gets it up to Mason. Oh, it was tipped. No icing is the call. Mason in the corner with Logan. Gets it out to Aiden. Oh, no. Kelso covering back. Nice job tipping it to the corner. Aiden behind the net. Chips it out. Looking to skate it up. Gets it out of the zone. Goes Mason. Entering the zone. Gets by one. Tries to bury it. Gets stonewalled by the goalie there. Caleb. Aiden pressing forward. Mason looking to help. Matt able to take it away. Tries to chip it over to Logan. 1 minute remaining. Here comes Edina. Aiden off Aiden's. Here comes Matt behind the net. Tries to get it up to Caleb. Edina intercepts. Firing in. Gabe with a nice save. Nice. Aiden able to ice it. Under a minute remaining, 35 seconds. Kelso, Stebbins, Jimmy, Claude, and Sawyer. Jimmy, over to Kelso. Centering pass. Gabe with a nice save. Claude behind the net. Tries to get it up to Sawyer. Sawyer still battling. 15 seconds. Come on, boys. Here comes Kelso. Looking to skate. 10. Go! Tries to get it to Landon. Landon just covered just a little bit too early. 7 seconds left. Face off in neutral ice. Shakopee looking to get one more press here. Gets back to Stebbins. Stebbins fires. Bouncing puck. Shakopee ties Edina White 3-3. Comes away with a point. Gabe with some nice saves at the end there. Good come from behind tie. Shots are 39 for Shakopee, 25 for Edina, according to the scoreboard. And we'll be back Tuesday against